Welcome to Math with Mr. J. In this video, I'm going to cover how to model dividing whole numbers by fractions. We have two examples that we're going to go through together in order to get this down. And again, this is whole numbers divided by fractions. So let's jump right into number 1, where we have 5 divided by 3/4. So in this problem, we're taking 5 wholes and splitting it into groups of 3/4 and seeing how many groups of 3/4 we can make out of those 5 wholes. So we need to start with the 5 wholes. And I used circles to represent that. Now you can use any shape to represent a whole. I generally use circles, squares, or rectangles. I find those to be the easiest to work with. So once we have our 5 wholes, we need to split them into fourths. This denominator here tells us that. So as evenly and as best we can, we split each of them into fourths. It does not have to be perfect. Mine definitely isn't. But we will still get the correct answer as long as they are divided into fourths. So once we do that, we need to see how many groups of 3/4 are within those 5 wholes. And we can count off like this in order to do it. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. That's one whole group of 3/4. 1, 2, 3/4. There's another group. 1, 2, 3/4. 1, 2, 3/4. 1, 2, 3/4. Almost done here. 1, 2, 3/4. And we don't quite have enough for another whole group of 3/4. We have 2 pieces left over. That's okay. That's going to be the fractional part of our answer, the remainder. So it doesn't work out perfectly every time. So now we need to see how many whole groups of 3/4 we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's the whole number part of our answer, 6 whole groups of 3/4 within those 5 wholes. Now we have these 2 pieces left over, so that's the numerator of our fractional part of our answer. The denominator is going to be 3 because we need 3 pieces in order to make a whole group of 3/4. So 2/3. Now this numerator here tells us what our denominator is going to be, but we need to know why it's 3. It's because we need 3 pieces to make a whole group of 3/4. And we only have 2 out of those 3 pieces needed to make another whole. So always check to see if we can simplify. The only common factor between 2 and 3 is 1, so this answer is in simplest form. So we're done, 6 and 2/3. So on to number 2, where we start with 2 wholes, and I have 2 whole rectangles here, divided by 2/5. So we need to see how many groups of 2/5 are within 2 wholes. So the first thing we need to do after we have those 2 wholes is cut into fifths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's count off and see how many groups of 2/5 we can make. So this is 1/5, 2/5. That's one whole group. 1/5, 2/5. 1, 2/5. Come across to circle that hole there. 1/5, 2/5, another whole group, 1/5, 2/5. Now this one's a little different than number 1 because we don't have anything left over, so it works out to be a whole number. So let's see how many whole groups we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So our answer is 5. So there you have it. There's how you model dividing whole numbers by fractions. Now, if you're looking for other situations as far as dividing by fractions, I dropped links to my other videos down below, both with models and without models. I hope that helped. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.